I'm Stan Moote, CTO with IABM. And there's no question, absolutely, moving metadata and media around is super important. And I've got a couple of industry experts on the topic here. So maybe, Jason, you can just tell us a little bit about the company.
Yes, sure, Stan. Marcus has been around for over a good while over 20 years now in the broadcast industry. We are a UK-based company. We were primarily set up as a business to be able to get content, video, and metadata in and out of Avid systems. That's the heritage of Marquis. That's the roots of the business, and we continue to do so today. So primarily, we have two product ranges, and one is centered around the interoperability in and out of Avid environments, which is becoming more and more important as customers start to choose other best-of-breed technologies to work in conjunction with Avid. And then our second strand is very much around backup and archive of projects out of your editorial system. So primarily that would have been on an Avid world out of Media Composer, but more so today, very much around Adobe and Resolve as well. So getting content in and out of systems, that's Marquis.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad you mentioned disaster recovery there because people don't really put enough effort into that sometimes, and it's super important. So just tell me a little bit more about who you're collaborating with at IBC.
Yeah, certainly. So for IBC in particular, we're doing a lot of work with some fairly major partners. So we're working with Sony, in particular C Media team, to allow them to demonstrate their integrations through into Avid, to allow content to be brought through directly into Avid systems for editing alongside metadata, together with some rather specialized relinking workflows for them, together with ingest workflows for LiveU and their ingest system, and then more work with companies like Ross, with EVS, Grass Valley, Adobe, Blue Lucy. So we're covering a wide range of different markets, different areas, and different styles of operation, in particular making it easy to bring their workflows together and collaborative workflows together to allow that principle of medium metadata always being able to flow through the systems, and to go with that best-of-breed solution. People choose what's the best systems for the individual use case, and then we'll handle the complexity of bringing those together. And we're definitely going to be showing a lot of that at the show. Yeah.
IBM research shows that people do want best of breed, so I'm really glad you're working on this. So you're going to introduce Postflux at IBC. Tell me more about that.
Yes, thank you. So Postflux is our tool to allow the management of projects and media for different production systems. Historically, we've had a product that we worked in this area for Avid and for Media Composer, but Postflux allows us to offer similar functionality for users of Premiere, After Effects, and new for the show will be Pro Tools. So it's allowing people to be able to archive or backup or transfer projects and media from their production system, and allow it to be a very simple user action and used for the purposes of short-term backup or long-term archive, whatever they need really. But a very simple tool to allow these different production tools under one interface to be able to go through and manage that archive and retrieval process. And particularly for the show, we'll be launching a version specifically aimed at Pro Tools users to allow them to get through and get that functionality.
So why did you decide to push for Pro Tools?
Well, traditionally, a lot of the tools in these areas, including some tools from us, have always favored more the video end of the market. And there's been a lot of requirements, and we've been told a lot of requirements from people within the post areas for the audio tools to get the similar levels of functionality. And we've done a lot of work with Pro Tools in the past with other products. So we thought it was a logical step for us to add that functionality into Postflux and target a solution of their specific needs, not to presume that they have the same needs as everybody else, but to target their individual needs and make sure we really cover those workflows that they require.
Well, Jason, with your your new mix into this company, you've made a lot of changes. So what are you going to be focusing on in the future?
Well, when you say changes, I mean, I joined the company in February, so it's 6-7 months now into the business as managing director. Some of the changes that we have been focusing on is focusing on our channel partners. So, a worldwide network of extension of our sales team. So putting a lot of effort in training, helping new content, new partner program, and engaging with our reseller channel around the world. So that's been very much a focus for us in the last couple of months. And as we lead into IBC, they are very, very important to be able to get customers across to us and come across to our booth as well. So focusing on the channel, but then also focusing on these technology partnerships. So I think that people have primarily known Marquis previously as very much the guys that work in Avid exclusive environments. I think what Simon's just described is that we have broadened that now. So, yes, we are still very tied into working with Avid-based workflows with customers, but we are now expanding that to more systems like if you're using Premiere as your editorial tool of choice, then we do have tools to be able to help you with those workflows as well. So I think broadening our scope, getting customers to understand that we are more than what they might have thought we are, and just being able to show them that we do have other tools that are capable of managing systems beyond our known Avid skill sets is a key focus for us.
Yeah, no, it's great that you broadened things, adding in Adobe Premiere and After Effects, as well as Blackmagic, DaVinci Resolve. So,
exactly.
So that's great. Well, it's been great chatting with you today, and I wish you have a great IBC.
Thank you, Stan.
Thank you.